Hello, I'm Barry Shore, Professor Emeritus at the University of New Hampshire and Head of Content Development here at SSGI. Service center agents enjoy several advantages when they work from home. It saves commuting time, promises a better work-life balance, and offers employment for those who must be at home. For the organization, it does offer a wider labor pool, but it also comes with many challenges. According to McKinsey & Company, a remote environment limits the leader's visibility into the performance of team members, offers few opportunities for impromptu two-way conversations that build office and organizational culture, suffers from a loss of control over the work that needs to be done, and makes it very difficult to create the cohesiveness, collaboration, and camaraderie that occurs in an office setting. But these challenges can be overcome when leaders address 6 issues: engagement, motivation, employee culture, workforce support, coaching, and meetings. Let's look at each one separately. A Gallup survey found that only 33% of employees are engaged in their jobs, 55% report just showing up, and 17% say that they are actively disengaged. As you might imagine, the number may even be lower in a remote environment. Here is how leaders can address this issue: build community, recognize contributions, share issues, and create a sense of purpose. So engagement requires proactive leadership. According to an article in the Harvard Business Review, motivation accounts for 40% of the success of team projects. But motivating team members has always been a challenge. We know it is not just the paycheck. Then what is it? It is both the job itself and the quality of leadership. What do we mean by the job itself? The work must be made interesting. One strategy is to transfer authority and responsibility, where appropriate, to the team or individual team members. Another is to engage in experiments. Why? Experimentation, as long as it engages the team, has been shown to increase motivation. It gets team members involved and increases their investment in the process. These are just a few ideas, but the point is that there are things we can do to increase motivational levels. Culture can be defined as the shared values, goals, attitudes, and practices of an organization or group. It is its DNA. Culture has a direct influence over the leader's style, how decisions are made, the way team members interact with one another, performance standards, and team outcomes. But building a culture is more challenging in a remote environment than in a brick-and-mortar one. One reason is the absence of face-to-face interactions. So to ensure that the right culture is created, here is what leaders need to do. Ensure communication through regularly scheduled and interesting meetings. Emphasize engagement during these meetings. Address challenging and inappropriate behavior. Practice fair and equitable treatment of those in the group and use monitored data appropriately, not as a threat. Because team members work remotely, leaders need to take extra measures to support them. Here is one of the problems. People have a significantly higher risk of social isolation when working from home. Gone are the face-to-face relationships or the informal discussions in corridors and lunchrooms. Gone is the ease with which they can make and maintain friendships. As a result, leaders must be aware of and respond to the social and psychological needs of their followers. Workforce support in remote environments must also be concerned with mental health issues. One study found that 42% of employees across the globe suffered from a decline in mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. These issues ranged from stress and anxiety to depression. If we add the challenges brought on by job security, climate change, economic upheaval, and world politics, we are burdened with more stress than ever before. While leaders certainly cannot address all of these mental health issues, they at least need to be capable of recognizing symptoms, such as a sudden lack of engagement or motivation, and then refer these individuals to HR or suggest that they get professional help. Coaching is an essential part of the leader's job. It can help individuals address challenges while also building their professional skills. Leaders can become effective at coaching by following these guidelines. Schedule regular coaching sessions. Recognize the team member as an individual with their own needs and aspirations. Praise accomplishments. Identify issues and opportunities, and collaborate with them on an improvement plan. Coaching does take time. Preparing for a coaching session, meeting with that individual, and then following through can add to an already busy schedule. Nonetheless, it represents a very important function of the leadership role. Meetings are not only opportunities to convey information, but also reinforce culture, motivate the team, build community, and underscore performance goals. So the way we conduct a meeting is important. Here is what leaders need to do. Prepare and send the meeting agenda before the meeting. Ask for comments and suggestions before that agenda is finalized. Avoid excessive reliance on one-way communication from the leader to the team. Discourage multitasking during the meeting. Add participatory events and encourage group problem solving. Very briefly, these are some of the issues that need to be addressed when managing a remote customer service team. Take a look at our full course by clicking on the link shown below. Complete the course, pass the exam, and earn a certificate of completion. Thanks for watching.